Namaste everyone, my name is Shashikant Joshi from Practical Sanskrit, and I would like to share some tips for proper pronunciation of Sanskrit sounds. There seems to be some confusion on some sounds, and we'll see what's the reason for those confusions and how they can be corrected. What I'll cover in this short video, the three ways to write Sanskrit, the aspirate sounds, the problem points of ch, sh, sh, s, the trailing vowel, soft and hard t and t, and the rana of Ganesh. The original script for Sanskrit is called Devanagari, which has been in use for multiple centuries. In 1894, the Indologists created a new script using the Roman characters, and it was called International Alphabet for Sanskrit Transliteration. And the main purpose or main use for it was in printing books. Some of the choices that they made for this mapping of using Roman character for Sanskrit sounds has caused some confusion. In 1994, when the computers were being used a little bit more than just the academic circles, there was a need felt to have another method of writing that would use just the normal keys on a keyboard. IAST requires special fonts, and on computers they are usually called Unicode fonts, which is a very recent phenomena. Even today, Kindle ebooks do not process Devanagari or IAST characters properly. Even your smartphones would not display Devanagari or IAST fonts properly. In such situations, iTrans is a good solution. I have also created a series of workbooks for learning Sanskrit the easy and practical way. Workbook 1 covers simple letters, 2 covers conjugate letters, and 3 covers sandhi and samas. So let's first look at the three ways of writing. The left column is Devanagari, the script in which Sanskrit is written. The second one is IAST, the international standard. And the third one is iTrans, which is kind of the standard on the internet. Shiva, Shiva, Asana, Ushtrasana, Yoga, Chandra. And you can see that IAST has one way of writing, and iTrans has another way of writing which does not use any special characters, and it only uses your normal characters in the English alphabet. Because Sanskrit has no uppercase or lowercase, the uppercase letters in the English alphabet can be used for the other sounds in Sanskrit that are not present in English. One of the most difficult sounds in Sanskrit that English speakers find is the aspirate sound, the k, ch, t, th, p sounds. But they are not as difficult as they look like. Look at the table below. All the sounds in one row are from the same mouth position. So for example, the last row is all labial, the lips separate. P, p, b, bh, m. If you look at the first and third column, all the sounds are there in English. K, kite, g, girl, ch, chime, j, jug, t, take, d, door, t, pasta, d, this, p, paper, b, bear. All the sounds are there. The way to create the second column sounds is simply to say the first column with an extra force. And the way to create the fourth column is to give an extra force to the third column. K, k, ch, ch, t, th, t, th, p, p. One of the mappings in the IAST standard transliteration scheme from 1894 is to use C for the sound ch. The confusion comes because in English there is no word where the C, the letter C, is used as ch. It's always ch. Just the C is used for sir or k sound, like circus. So here are some words that can actually be completely mispronounced if one does not know that in Sanskrit transliteration the single C stands for the ch sound. Chandra is spelled as Candra and mispronounced as Kendra. If you were to mispronounce it as Kendra, the meaning would become center rather than moon. Chandra means moon, Kendra means center, and Kendra is a completely different thing. Chandi, the name of Devi, Candi, you are bound to pronounce it as Candy, which is totally different from Chandi. Chakra becomes Kakra, Gacha becomes Gotcha, Chhatra becomes Chatra, all of them wrong. The second source of confusion comes from the three S sounds, sh, sh, s. The first one is palatal, second is cerebral, and the third is dental. One of the most common words in Sanskrit that is mispronounced is Shri. It's a palatal sound, sh, r, e, Shri. When it is written in the standard format, SRI, and when people write it or type it and they don't have access to the fonts, they simply type it as SRI. And then the pronunciation comes Sri, Shri, Sri, completely different pronunciation. Shiva becomes Siva. Shubhamastu becomes Subhamastu. Vishnu becomes Vishnu. Shavasana becomes Savasana. If you find this small video useful, you may want to check out the workbooks, which are aimed at making the process of learning a new language and script and its sounds much easier. You should learn a language in its own script. Just like I said, imagine learning German in Tamil script or Korean in Swahili script or whatever. Doesn't make sense. So you need to learn the script. All of a sudden you will have much more resources available to you once you know the script. So if you are any bit serious about Sanskrit, you should learn the script, and a very easy, intuitive, logical and fun way of doing that is the Learning Sanskrit workbooks. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can join Practical Sanskrit on Facebook or practicalsanskrit.com. Send me a message or an email. Thank you for your interest in Sanskrit. Namaste.